Well, hello, folks. I guess you're wondering what I'm doing. And we are getting ready to epoxy the bottom side of our countertop. So, you know, sometimes things in life don't always go like you think they would go. And we got this big table put together. And when we got it put together, boys, it was, we had it good. It was, it was just as, it was just as flat. Man, we were so tickled. Now, we had to lay a big bunch of blocks up to get it twisted on us a little bit, but nothing too bad. But, I was afraid it might check, and it did. It checked terrible. And it's got one of the corners, it had it bent down. So we went in and we grouted out and put a piece of 2-inch angle iron in this thing. We epoxied it in. And it's holding it pretty good. And what we're using is this Watco. You can use it on a lot of stuff, but Watco epoxy. And I like it pretty good so far. I don't know that there's a whole lot of difference in none of them. I've not used enough different kinds to tell you. But we're going to stir this up, and we'll get back to you here in a minute. So we're going to do a not too heavy of a coat on this side. Not too heavy at all. Basically, this is our bottom side, and what we want to do is we just want to get it coated and the wood sealed, and hopefully that'll help with the stabilization of the wood, that it won't check as bad and things like that. And I'll work it in. Like I said, this is not going to be a thick coat at all. This is a thin coat, for sure. But we don't need a super thick coat on this side because this is the underneath side. But so far, I'm liking the way that this epoxy runs. And when we had epoxied in the stuff the other night, we wasn't trying to be real careful with it or nothing. We was just epoxying that metal in, and that is the one thing that's pretty nice about epoxy, is that you can use it on metal, on wood, the whole 9 yards. And we noticed that it didn't, we had some bubbles in it, and we just hit it with a heat gun and hit pretty well. It got the bubbles pretty well out. And they seem to dissipate pretty quick with this epoxy. It don't seem like that they stay terrible bad. Right here, Lee, this will be pretty. Get over at that big knot hole. So this big old knot hole here, that's one of the things I do like about, well, it don't have to necessarily be epoxy, but too bad, does it?
No, it looks good.
I'm not gonna try to run it over the edges real hard. So we always do put down this round board. That helps a whole lot with not scuffing the floor up, because you definitely have a lot of traffic finishing these houses. And this really does a really good job of saving the floors. I'm gonna try to work it in a little bit more, and we'll get back to you. We get her all spread out. Okay, folks, we got it all skim coated. Looks pretty good. We'll let it sit here, and Lee will have to work on it later. But well, there was this I never have showed you just yet, but since we've got it put together, I think it come out pretty good. Got rock on that side, and Lee's probably become the rock layer. Got the granite countertops in, copper sinks, and I guess I'll show you the kitchen countertop since I'm showing you. Got the painters here, hopefully. Hopefully they'll be in just a little bit. Looks pretty good. And stove. Countertop there. Big counter over here. And then of course the big island with the big copper sink in it. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here for just a little bit, and we'll see you guys later. Bye now.